Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today to keep following with the series of the Pisces season and the tarot reading for people that are having their birthdays on this season. I'm going to be reading today for BTS Yoongi, for BTS Suga. So yes, this reading is going to be dedicated to him. So yes, let's start with the cards that he got. He got the card of Two of Cups, the Moon card, King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and King of Wands. And then from the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, he got the card of Venus in Aries last. So, yeah, I think that this year is going to be very, very interesting for Yoongi. Very successful in the sense that he's represented here by this King of Pentacles in the middle. So definitely his energy is very stable, and I believe that this reflects very well his identity as a soloist, as an individual also. Like definitely with the Two of Cups and the Moon at the beginning, there's a sense that there's a bit of loneliness in him. Like, I think that probably, he has the potential, he has the talent, he has everything available to be successful this year on his own. But I believe he somehow misses like the others, and there's something about connections here that probably for Yoongi it's not clear, because Yoongi is very peculiar in this. Probably when he's surrounded by people and when he has to interact with them, he's not that excited. But when they are not around, he misses them, and I believe that this could be about the members, and also this could be about someone, because a special someone that he has, because he started with the Two of Cups. So I was like, oh, well, we're doing great. Like, probably there's someone, like there's a connection here. But then we have the Moon card. So the Moon card is a very Pisces card. Actually it's the major arcana that represents Pisces, and it's about confusion. And it's about that everything, that maybe what we think about his connections, or what we can like have a perception about who he's with, or what he's attracted to, who are his best friends, who he gets along better with, every like sort of perception that we have of him, we get it all wrong. Like, there's something about Yoongi that he's like, you will never be able to figure me out. And because he even himself, he doesn't figure himself out. So it's not that you are failing or we are failing. It's just that he is a guy that he's very represented by this Moon card. It's like, and then we have the King of Pentacles. So definitely what we can see of Yoongi and what is available is his work, his maybe sort of like a business guy side, his professional side, not his emotional side. It's like his emotional side, he has his hesitations towards this. So, it's better not to confuse people, not to confuse himself, not to confuse the audience, This is why he keeps both things separated. And also the fact that there are people that are very interested in his love life or in his associations, he definitely gets very on the defensive about this, and he feels a bit like, he feels it's a bit gross, even like that it's not our business, and this is something that I always get when I read for Yoongi. I get the card of, this is none of your business. Like, you can read very superficially, like you could go deeper, but he's a very secretive person. And not because he's hiding something, it's just that he prefers to be a mystery. He prefers to be some kind of, and also he prefers to be known for his work. This is the reality. There's no need to say that he's a workaholic. So we have here the King of Pentacles, so definitely very stable. Everything that he is going to do this year is going to be very prosperous. He's going to be on top of things. He's going to be a sort of like leader, like managing a lot of things and being in control, and also feeling very generous, like, and not so, even though the King of Pentacles, it's an earth sign energy, there's no there's no restriction nor he's not going to be like unflexible, and there's going to be a bit more of adaptability in Yoongi, a bit more of generosity, of him wanting to probably collaborate with other people or being seen with other people, but all in the work environment related. Like, this is what we are going to get from him. And he's someone that definitely he knows his worth, and this is why when he collaborates with someone or when he does something with another artist, he thinks about this 1,000 times and more probably. Like, he thinks about this over and over from every angle possible, because he doesn't want to like somehow give a spotlight to people that don't deserve it. Like, he wants to be very, like, make this decision on a very rational side and very like being very cautious about what he does, because for him it's also, he's very protective of his image at the same time. He doesn't want to be associated with things or with people that could be a bit not trustworthy. He is a workaholic, so he would appreciate someone that has his own mentality in that sense. Someone that is a bit of a perfectionist, someone that, that they are very good with planning, that they are very good with, being consistent and not giving up and showing up, and, not lazy people here. And with the Three of Pentacles and the King of Wands, definitely there's a collaboration coming this year. Maybe the fans know about this more than me, but this is what I see for him this year. I see a male. I see possibly like a male artist and a very strong collaboration with this person. And probably this person is a person that is known for their strong personality. Someone that has like a very a strong character, like very, even a bit like very different to Yoongi's energy. That Yoongi is represented here by the King of Pentacles, so Yoongi is a bit more like stable, a bit more quiet, a bit more like reserved but secure. And in this sense, this King of Wands is a bit much more of a very electric kind of person, very reactive, possibly a fire sign, or he could have like a fire placement, like an Aries placement, I see. Someone also very, if this is about, another rapper, yes, someone that is very aggressive with the way they rap, or the way they deliver the rap. So definitely I sense that, and this person is also very like involved in the process. It's like, come on, let's do it. Let's do this. I'm in the mood for this. I was waiting for you to call me. Let's do this. Let's, and I think that it's a great combination, because actually, Yoongi is with this, and I don't know why this King of Pentacles reminds me so much of his moon in Virgo. Him being very like, it's not to say that he's not active, that he's not energetic, but he is someone that he's very on control, he's very much in control. So he's more patient, or probably he just has this aura of nothing bothering him, especially when he's concentrated on a project. it seems like he's in this zen mode when you are not going to distract him. He's a guy that he doesn't easily get emotional or, or reactive or obsessive about something. He keeps his emotions very stable. He keeps, his body language also very stable, his tone of voice. He's like very, very, very like grounded, and also very mature and very, it's because he knows he's good at what he does, and this brings him joy, but also it brings him calm, because I believe that he's very proud of himself. He's like, wow, look what I made, look what I created. And I believe that probably this year is going to be the year where he realizes this the most, and when he experiences this sort of tranquility, this very soothing energy of like, okay, like I'm okay. Like, yes, probably at the beginning of the year I was a bit hesitant. I was in the energy of the moon card, really like missing people, or missing but not wanting to contact them, being a bit elusive emotionally, being a bit like because Yoongi has he has his ways of doing things that it's very hard to read him and to actually understand what he means by everything that he does. He's a guy that probably he shows you with actions if he wants you in your life or not. But at the same time, he is elusive. He is like the moon. When you think that you sort of understand his nature, he suddenly changes and he becomes more profound, and he just disappears. He just disappears. He just is not available. He's the only time that you can see like the whole version of him is when he's working. But when it comes to how he feels, is a mystery. And also here, going back to the beginning, definitely if he is like meeting someone, or if he had been seeing someone, probably, the connection is very unstable. The connection is very like, yeah, now I see you, now I don't. Like, yeah, we hang out and now we don't hang out. Now we are talking, now we are not talking. A lot of uncertainty. But the connection is there. Like I mentioned, these two of cups that came out, like the first card is there, but there's all I can see. I cannot see the traits of the person, who is it, where they're from. I cannot see. The only I see is that there's a reciprocity. There's a connection here with someone, but it has his ups and downs, and he just like, he just blurs everything for me, so I cannot see it. So yeah, and then from the oracle, he got the card of Venus in Aries last. So yeah, he could be feeling and actually connecting a lot with his last, with his more like passionate side, with feeling very passionate. And this is the Venus in Aries, and I believe that Yoongi has Venus in Aries. So it's very interesting. Maybe this placement is going to be a protagonist in his energy. Like, we are going to see that Venus in Aries. That also, I think that definitely what is Yoongi's last, when he feels the most like lustful, is when he is working on his music. And this is probably, this period with everything that he has going on, and everything that he's showing solo, probably he's going to be connecting a lot with this protagonist side of him, and being a sort of like being on his own, and proclaiming his energy, and feeling very passionate, and also feeling very like I would say he would feel very ambitious. He is ambitious, but, inside that very calm energy of his, there's going to be outbursts of energy. So there could be some moments where he will be a bit acting, a bit like like he's very excited about something, or that he's very much concentrated, about something. So definitely, I think that this is a year where he can connect with his last, and this is going to be great because it's going to make him feel like alive inside, a very strong emotion. And probably the card of last also has to do with him, really like connecting with a very high and strong emotion and adrenaline. He feeling very excited and also very like he feels the desire, he feels the strong desire, and probably he hasn't been feeling this for quite a while, so him connecting with lust again, with this Venus in Aries, is like, oh, hello, like, wow, like, I'm really, like, this is something that is very contagious. Probably if he's called in these concerts, probably he's going to feel this, retribution of energy, and him feeling very lustful about this, and him wanting more and more and more, and actually allowing himself to connect with this very Aries, this very masculine energy that is available for him, and that somehow also invites him to lose control and to be reckless and to be aggressive even, and to be assertive and to be loud and to be, very expressive. It's like, come on, show it, like, show your raw side. We want to see it. We want to see you lose control. We want to see you like very fire up, very passionate, very high in energy. So definitely he will like explore this side of him, and he will feel very. And probably this is why this also could give him a bit more of, him feeling a bit more spontaneous. So when it comes to making some decisions about the heart and about the people that he truly loves, him being a bit more spontaneous and taking the lead and being like, you know what, I like you, or saying how he feels to the people that he loves, to say it to their faces, to somehow confess, to open up his heart, to open up everything that he had been battling inside because of fear of rejection, and somehow he becoming a bit more daring, a bit more like, yeah, a bit maybe coming too strong, but yeah, it's his Venus in Aries, it's like about being authentic and about enjoying the now. So he will be a sort of like intoxicated with this energy and being like, okay, I have a lot to say, I'm going to say it, and I'm going to say what I think, and I'm going to do this like, like I'm not holding back anymore. So this is going to be great. This is going to be a great year for him. So yes, guys, this is all I have for Yoongi. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.